beginning of the new year is a wonderful time to just cuddle in with a new planner and start organizing and imagining what the new year is going to be like. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm going to walk you through my end of the year / beginning of the year ritual of organizing and christening my new planner. My notebook is a regular-sized traveler's notebook by the Japanese company Midori. I have a camel cover that's wearing in nicely after about a year of use. I want to be extra kind to my cover, so the first thing I'm going to do is take everything out and treat it with a little leather cleaner and conditioner. As I do this, I'll go over what I have in the notebook currently. This first one is my basic commonplace notebook. It's where I outline video ideas, put my to-do lists, quotes from books I've read, research, notes from classes, that sort of thing. The second notebook is my journal, and I'm not going to show you much from the inside of it, but it is where I journal through things that I need to deal with mentally. The third book is my favorite. This is my daily calendar, and I had no idea when I started using this how much I'd love it. It has become my way of keeping track of my days. I spend some time almost every night logging what I did during the day, drawing little pictures and doodles of things that happened, tracking my outfits, sometimes what we eat, games we played. It is truly my record of my days. And that's all I have in here right now. So let's clean this up and then move on to the fun part, which will be adding my 2024 inserts. I'll let this dry for a little bit, but it shouldn't take too long to soak in. In the meantime, let me show you my new inserts for 2024. The first one I have is this week at a glance insert. I plan to use it for appointments and weekly to-do lists. They come in 2 books, one for January through June and the other one for July through December. This next one is my monthly planner. My plan is to use this for content planning so I can see all of my YouTube videos at a glance. Finally, I have a new version of the day at a time planner. That's what I am currently using for November, December. It has 2 months in a book, and this will be the January and February book. So that's 3 inserts, but I still want to include my commonplace book, so this one's not finished. I'll add that in. And of course, my journal, I still need that. Plus this plastic pocket folder that I just find really useful to include. That's 2 more inserts than I had in 2023. I feel like it may be too much. Let's just start putting them in and see. So because it's not quite the new year yet, I'm going to go ahead and take out this fresh daily planner notebook and replace it with the current one that still has a few more days left in it. Let me just wipe any excess leather conditioner from the cover. And then I'm going to order the notebooks in the order that I want them to appear inside my cover. Once I know which notebook I want in the middle and which ones I want on each end, I can start with the 2 outermost notebooks, the first and the last one. And I'm just going to hook those together in the very standard way suggested by the Traveler's Company, and that's to find the middle of each notebook and wrap a jump band around to attach the 2 of them together. Then I'll slide those 2 notebooks underneath the center band of my cover, stretch them out a little bit, and there we have our outside notebooks. I did put my plastic folder cover on the outside of my journal simply because I want my folder to fall at the very back of the notebook when everything's put together. Now I'm going to grab the second notebook and the second from last notebook. Those are going to be my daily planner and my monthly planner. I'll do the same thing with these 2 notebooks. Grab a jump band, attach it to the center of each of these 2 notebooks. These jump bands, by the way, come from the Traveler's Company. And I'll just slide that band centered right under the center band of the cover. I like to stretch these out a little bit so that they lay a little bit flatter. And then my final insert is the weekly insert. So that will go just under the center band because it doesn't need to be attached to another notebook. So the final order I have has my commonplace book in front, then the daily planner, weekly planner, monthly planner, and finally my journal. This feels like a lot of notebooks, and it actually has made my cover really thick. I'm not sure how well it's going to work with this many things inside it. The cover fits over the top of all the notebooks, but just barely. I have a writing board that I also use to have a hard writing surface and to be able to see a grid behind blank pages. So I'm just going to stick that in by the first empty place in my commonplace book. Put my clip back in to mark my spot, and we're all set. I want to christen my new notebooks right away, so I'm going to go ahead and just write a few appointments in there to feel like I have started on the new year. Man, that is a lot of paper. I'm feeling a little unsure about this, so I'm going to go get a scale and see how much this actually weighs. So for those of you in the metric system, it weighs 545 grams. That's 18.6 ounces. And if I add my clip and my pen, which I always carry with it, 1.5 pounds. 1.5 pounds of paper. Am I really willing to carry all of that with me all the time? This is my everything notebook. This is the notebook that I carry with me so that I have all of my information together all at once. But 1.5 pounds. Flipping through it right now, there is nothing that I really feel ready to get rid of. I'm going to reserve judgment though. We'll see how useful each one of these inserts is over, let's say, the next month. And we'll see how annoying it is to carry around 1.5 pounds of paper with me all the time. Is there such a thing as too many inserts? Do I really need these with me all of the time? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. For now, this is my 2024 notebook setup. If you are a planner geek like I am, or even if you just enjoy this ritual at the beginning of every new year, tell me what you're using this year. And tell me if you think that I have too many notebooks stuck in here. And if you do, what would you let go of? I would love to hear because I don't know what I should part with. What's more important than the planners though is what's inside them, and I am so excited about the plans for the content that I want to bring you in the new year. So stick around, and until next time, I am wishing you love and joy and all of those good things, and I can't wait to talk to you again.